The Des Moines Choral Society is something to sing about, and we welcome you to partner with us. The Choral Society is an Iowa artistic treasure and a vital part of the cultural community. Founded in 1980, the Society has established a tradition of artistic excellence, recognized by the Iowa Arts Council as a Best Performing Group, and is a past recipient of the Arts Build Community Award.
Mesmerized. My heart was just on tiptoe.
It is a wonderful concert to start the new year. It was the coolest choral experience I've ever had in my life. At the end of the Gloria, that was amazing.
The Choral Society always brings the most joy and beautiful singing to the Christmas holiday, and we're always happy to be a part of that. We feel privileged to be part of the Des Moines musical scene at this great time of the year.
The Des Moines Choral Society is a group of dedicated, auditioned singers who bring the best of choral music to central Iowa. The chorus presents rich and diverse concerts that appeal to a wide range of audiences.
Fellas, ki, not ki, ria, ria, and come back to that point, to that tone, okay? When you sing the EH vowel, put that a little bit of short I color in. Music is an important part of my life, and for me, one of the thrills is trying to see other people have the thrill that I had many years ago. I think the bottom line, I think many of my colleagues would probably go shoulder to shoulder with me on this, and that's that we just enjoy being able to give people a better life, and music is a great vehicle for that. To be able to see the kind of response that I get from the singers as well means a great deal to me. Singers, I think, come together, in this choir with humility and with a sense of vulnerability, and sensitivity, and they come together, unified. And from that point of being a unified group of people, taking steps forward to try to experience something that is beyond what they could do on their own. And when I see that kind of fulfillment, it's pretty exciting to me. And I see it in the Des Moines Choral Society.
As a premier adult choir in central Iowa, the Des Moines Choral Society provides a rigorous, disciplined choral experience. Choral singing builds camaraderie and can even enhance problem-solving skills. Choral singing creates better civic leaders. Simply put, choral music is an essential component of a vibrant and diverse community, a community in which young professionals choose to live and work.
The Des Moines Choral Society is a group of music lovers that come together once a week, and they work on really high caliber choral music and work hard together for a product that will bring joy to an audience.
Yeah, I grew up in a very musical family. My father was the principal violist in the Utah Symphony, and my mother sang for 11 years with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So you could say I was immersed in music as a young child.
There's something to be said about getting a group of 50, 60, 70, 100 people all on the same page doing the same thing at the same time. And Dr. Rohde is he's a master at that, in my opinion. It takes us a little while to get there sometimes, but when we do, the chills, you just get chills and you know it's right. I mean, that's really why I do it, just for the outlet I get from that. It's hard work, and he makes it known that it's going to be hard work, and we all know it's going to be hard work, and it gets stressful, but man, on stage at the concert, when it's all together, it's great. It's just so satisfying. Top of the mountain kind of stuff.
The members of the Choral Society are very diverse occupationally. One might think that most of the people that sing are musicians, trained musicians or music teachers, but we have engineers and business people and artists and therapists and physicians and folks from all walks of life. And I think that that's one of the things that makes our particular group wonderful. The relationships that are formed because we all come from different places, and yet we work to produce one particular beautiful sound. Each person brings something special and something unique to the Choral Society.
Hearing music brought to life by the Des Moines Choral Society is an experience you will enjoy and remember. The fulfillment of the Choral Society's mission can be seen through the faces of the enthusiastic audience members and capacity crowds at each performance.
You know, we're fortunate that we live in a city that is big enough to have interesting things going on and small enough that you can be a part of it. In larger cities, you couldn't get a ticket to see their top chorus perform. So you can in Des Moines, number one. Number two, we're a bit of a hidden treasure. And the more that we have organizations like the Choral Society that draw in these young professionals who have some talent and give them an outlet in addition to what they're doing for their jobs and for their careers and for their families, you know, we're really creating an environment where good things come out of that.
One of the things that I always tell people, or when they're asking me, are you still in a choir, do you do any performing? I say, yeah, I'm in the Des Moines Choral Society. And everybody goes, oh, well, do you get paid for that? And I say, no, actually, I pay to be in that. And people who are not in the musical way of thinking, the artistic way of thinking, they don't get it. They think, why do you spend all this time? Why do you spend this money to do this? It's because you get something out of this that money can't buy. That's the honest truth right there. And that's honestly the way I feel about it. So.
One of the goals of the Des Moines Choral Society is to do far more outreach than we've been able to do. Be it in the school systems, actually in the business community. We would like to be able to have a presence that we become known as not the hidden treasure of our community, but the real treasure of our community.
Your support will signal a commitment to keeping the choral arts alive to be appreciated by all. We welcome you to become a partner with us. We are your choir. The Des Moines Choral Society is something to sing about.
When we sing, we give to ourselves personally, but we give to each other in the choir. But we also hope that we can give a gift to the audience and actually change lives. We change our own lives through this process. It's exciting to see a group up there and feeling like they're 9 feet tall, singing, and knowing that the audience is there and they don't even know where they're seated. They're just so involved in the musical aspect of things that they are taken away and put into a very beautiful place.